Here we are back again. Power Book 2 Ghost season 4. The second part of season 4. So we're at episode 6.
Yes, sir.
And let's just get right into it. Drew is so bad at his job of following Michael Ealy that bro is flicking him off in his rear view mirror.
Like my boy lost vision. He lost vision of him for like 5 seconds. He was off of the gangster he was beating up and behind you before you even noticed.
Kane is already overstepping his boundaries by demanding to be in the meeting over Davis yet again, as if Kane has some shit that Davis just doesn't have.
Ooh, I can do it, mommy. I can do it. Like, why you keep putting yourself in the crosshairs, bro?
I don't know. I mean,
like
it's him trying to prove himself to Noma, but come on, fam.
Bro, get the skins and do what she asked you to do, and that's it.
It could be so simple. You know? All right, this white cop is about to piss me off, but she ain't worse than Monet ignoring Michael Ealy, and then even with Diana and her baby's life on the line, still lying about the shipment, and then getting your son arrested. Like, that white cop sucks, but she does not suck anywhere near as close.
Well, it's one thing to have the cops on your ass. It's one thing to have. It's a whole other thing to have the cops and Noma on your ass. So I understand why she made that calculation. I don't need him any deeper into my shit than he already is.
Sure.
Like I actively do not need this man to be any deeper into our shit.
Sure. Okay, so they're clearly forcing Drew through the worst of this shit. Maybe this is a response to niggas not really feeling the whole gay angles, and now they're just making him into a super thug. I mean, how else do you look at this character trajectory for Drew? Like, so it's not even about his relationship.
He's been on a arc to try and prove himself to someone for a while, right? It started with Poppy, then it shifted to Monet, then it shifted to Noma, and now it's apparently the cops, but not because he wants to, but out of pure necessity, right? Like, this idea of proving himself useful beyond what people expect from him has been an arc for Drew for some time. And so now he's trying to take the well-being for the entire family, which he's never wanted to be responsible for at all, the whole time, right? And putting it in his hands and his capabilities and what's going on. I think they're attempting to show us a maturing of the character. I don't think he did anything too unbelievable. Like, I didn't know exactly how they was going to get this work done, but the convenience of how it did get done checked out. It was very convenient, very supported by plot. I don't know how he worked out that the nurse was gonna, flirt with the infirmary guard at the exact same time that he needed to go murder him. I mean, plot, but other than that, it was pretty plausible.
Okay. Kane thought he was just gonna walk Effie out and talk to her. Nah, nigga, get your ass back over here. What are you thinking?
Nigga miss Effie so much. He miss Effie so much.
No, you're not.
Man, she mean, bro. We be having sex and stuff, but then she a mean boss. I want to come back.
Oh shit. Oh man. Okay. Zion is a snitch this whole time. Did we know that before?
I don't think so. And I mean, as much as Monet is a snitch currently, I think we had to have figured that he was working with other criminal personalities within that community. He didn't just start that shit with Monet. So it had to have been somebody else, and it didn't really surprise me that it was Zion. What surprised me is that he was so willing to go to the safe house. That's what fucked me up.
Yeah.
Like, fam, you just threatened these niggas. And now you begging them to put you in a place that nobody knows about? Huh?
At some level, did you think that he knew they would send somebody after him?
I would have
because he was ready to kill whoever. Well, I mean, he thought it was Brayden and them.
Yeah, let me get this straight. So you killed someone very loudly that we didn't need you to kill, right? So you fucked up. Then you threatened us over your fuck up. And now you're going to a remote location that nobody knows about and that you could easily disappear
in. Yeah.
Why wouldn't you see that coming? How could you not see that coming?
Yeah.
The fact that the female cop thought it was a good idea to pressure fucking pregnant ass Diana into go killing this motherfucker, and he literally throws Brayden through a wall. Now, the way you whooped her ass. Like, he beat the shit out of TARIQ and
both of them. Yeah.
And if he wasn't such a fucking moron and didn't realize, oh, I didn't kill the white boy in the bedroom, he's probably going to get up at some point. I should turn the fuck around and get a gun.
At some point.
No. But then again, this is the same UFC fighter that lost the fight to Kane. So why are we surprised by any of this? But what I am surprised about and feeling a little bit disrespected is the fact that that white woman wanted Diana to go fucking kill this monster. And it took 2 grown-ass men to do it, and they almost didn't get it done.
Now, I understand her reasoning to go and try to find Monet, but IAB calls you about your excessive force, and that it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter whether or not you bring your rep or not, because, like, we got you. And your first idea was to do a line of coke and go searching for Monet's dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
And then you didn't find her, so then you tell Diana to go do your dirty work. Smart, intelligent, amazing work. Good job.
Your mom's not here, so it has to be you. Do I look like Colombiana to you?
I didn't get none of that. Okay. TARIQ fucking Anya in a twin-sized bed is insane, but I get it. College
shit. Hey, I swear to God, I had those same words planned out in my head. I was like, niggas getting jiggy in a twin size is disgraceful. It's disgraceful.
Shit. I get it.
I know. It don't make it any less disgraceful.
Yeah, facts.
You got the nerve to want to lay down and chat and have a chat afterwards. It is no room in this bed.
Get up. This episode seems very lackluster, kind of boring at times.
Yeah. Well, no. I actually enjoyed this episode for a lot. I think they attempted at least to move a lot of the characters forward, where they spent the first half of the season not really giving a shit. But
doesn't make it less boring.
I don't know if it was boring. So what's boring? No more sex scenes and no pew shoot 'em ups. Well, then for that, yes, there was definitely less action. But I tell you what, they definitely paid a little bit more attention to story in this episode. Whoever wrote this one is the teacher's pet. They are the best writer in the room.
Yeah. No, it was a good thing. It didn't give me a ton of headaches, so that's a good thing. But yeah. Tate finally got a chance to see the crooked web that he's weaved up in at the Russian spot. Obviously a little too late.
It just pisses me off that he's so fucking gullible. How are you this smart and that gullible? So you mean this man is in here doing a raid with his sergeant, and he is just fully clear and good to go shoot this man, steal his money, and not report it to evidence. And you feel like you shouldn't even check to see if the sergeant is dirty before you go spill all of this shit. You don't go to a single person outside of the department before you go take it to the head of the department where this is going on. Did you ever think that it's going on because the head of the department is allowing it to go on?
No way. Michael Ealy, he's nice. He's a nice guy. He's got the
This is a close-knit team. There are 4 people on this task force. How the fuck could he not know?
They cast Michael Ealy to play this character. There's no way he's bad. There's no way.
It's no way he was that fucking gullible. But of course, and even after he got it broken down to him, he still couldn't put on a good enough game face not to get shot. God damn, goody two shoes. You that damn honest that you can't lie, right? Like, yeah, man, give me a cut of that money or some shit.
Jesus.
God damn, come on.
Facts. Monet can't even lie to her own son at this point. She is trash and somehow still thinks she's on top of this shit somehow. I don't get it. Everybody is ahead of you at this point. The Tejada family means nothing.
But I also wasn't feeling how Kane was kind of like big dogging his mom either. It's like, fam, you have spent the last 3.5 seasons begging for this woman's approval. Like crying for it. Don't sit up here and play like you bigger than her now. Like you only doing this because of her. You are literally only in the position that you are in right now because of her. because of you trying to prove yourself to her.
Sure.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Speaking of somebody trying to get ahead in their situation, Drew decides to leverage killing the other guy that homeboy was talking to in the cafeteria.
Drewski.
So, I mean,
again,
he thinks he's moving up.
Useful. Yep.
Yeah. He thinks he's moving up in this situation that Michael Ealy's got. So it looks like everybody in the Tejada family is trying to find their way away from Monet. And that's smart. That's genius because Monet is the one fucking this whole thing up.
Well, I mean, I don't even think she's trying to do the shit no more. She just roped up in the middle of it and can't get out.
Yeah, and she's trying to get off the stairs, but she keeps slipping on her way off the stairs. Okay. Brayden high as hell hopping on stage was absolutely hilarious. Not as hilarious as Zion whooping Brayden and Tariq's ass all across that apartment, but hilarious nonetheless. Like, get your high ass off this fucking stage. What the fuck
Dummy.
are you doing?
Dumb.
Tariq doing anything for Diana and that baby is insane, considering it still might not even be his.
I think they've let that go since he killed Salim. And what's gonna throw all of this into a fucking flux is that's when it's gonna come out. It's not gonna come out before like it should. Hey Tariq, there's a chance that this could actually be Salim's baby. No, it's not gonna come out like that.
No,
it's not gonna come out like that. It's not gonna be until probably somebody from Carter's task force finds out that Tariq killed Salim, takes that to Diana to make them flip on Tariq, and then it's gonna come out. It's probably not even your baby.
Yeah. Yep. I just feel like that's exactly how it's going to work, and then you're going to come back and be like, Negro Damas right here. Also, the white bitch is brutal. Beating Diana's ass like that with the baby too. She going down. She's going down.
Like, you're definitely getting tortured and murdered next episode. Like, the fact that they didn't show that in the preview lets me know that we're probably going to get that out of the way within the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to kidnap your ass, play the fuck out of crazy with Carter, and you're going to end up chopped up somewhere.
Yep. Because
ain't no way you 8-town stomping the damn baby.
For no reason.
Again, first of all, I told you I am not a killer and that I was not capable of this. You threatened my family and told me to get the shit done, and I got it done.
You came here from Monet. Don't forget that. You came here from Monet for a reason. She's the one looped up in your bullshit, not me.
And also, you're the one who had to be at IAB when you were supposed to be killing Zion. So, brother,
this is your job.
Hey, sounds like you got to explain some shit to Carter, not me. And you're going to have to understand, you have to explain why you got another IAB case coming open for stomping on a pregnant woman.
Facts. Okay, so obviously we knew once Tate's brother was gullible enough to bring that information to Michael Ealy that he was going to get dealt with immediately. So that I don't even need to say any more about that. That was the last thing that happened, I think.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yikes. Honestly, like I said, I felt like this episode was a little lackluster, but I do understand that we're just getting into the season. I'm glad it didn't give me
season. This is episode 6.
Oh, you know what I mean.
I actually thought that it was. I thought it was pretty good. I thought this. Well,
I am glad it didn't give me headaches. I'm glad it didn't give me any headaches. And it seems to me like they've eliminated parts to kind of bring this all together, even though they are bringing Tate back into it. So that's a little nuts. But everything else, for the most part, seems like it's kind of condensing so that they can move forward and answer everything efficiently.
Sure.
As well as they're going to try to, at least.
Yeah, I was about to say this episode was good enough, though. Good enough.
Yes.
Give us your thoughts on episode 6 of season 4, part 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost.
Yep, you got it.
Yep. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Come back next week for episode 7 review. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe as always.
Absolutely. Make sure you check out our Power Book 2 Ghost reviews. We've covered this since, I think, the second part of season 1. So we've been covering it for the most part since the beginning. And make sure you subscribe. Like you said, we will be covering episode 7 once it drops. Peace.